everyone, welcome to game 2 of the league we're playing. I'm Missouri and I'm gonna bring you the second game. Holy shit, what's happening? This has been an update on MTGO, that's why I didn't play game yesterday, so I could unload it. And yeah, everything seems to be changed. They keep on trying to force you to listen to their sounds, which I've muted for our best experience. But yeah, interesting news, the thing of changing the mechanic of companion. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it because I think everybody had gotten to a point where they were not thinking past the companion. Like if you were thinking of making a deck, you were either like thinking like, okay, I'm gonna either make some big combo, big mana deck that will go over the top of the companion, and I'm gonna make a companion deck. And you know, I think that will get very stale very soon. And yeah, I think we are better off by making a companion a cost, so an actual cost in cards, and then going from there. I'm 1-2 in this league. Sorry, I'm 0-1 in this league because I lost to Sultai Reclamation the other day. Holy moly, it's just all messed up. My camera is also like too low, I just noticed. So I'm gonna bring myself up like so. Yes, I have Lures of the Dream then. What is this? What is it showing me? It's very small. Ooh, these hands. They have Giganta. So we play Giganta means blue-white control. Because they are, that's the deck they're playing, like Miracles deck. This hand, I guess we can look for a line with Ancient Steerings. It's a bit slow. They're mulliganing. I'm gonna mulligan it as well. Doesn't seem to be the best hand. This hand is better and we can put an Ozolith back, so it's kinda nice. It's kinda nice. I'll put an Ozolith back. They don't really have ways to deal with the Ozolith, so we're probably not gonna draw that Ozolith again unless they make a shuffle. Just rather nice. Temple of Mystery. Okay. Oh, I thought it was Kahira and they're playing Giganta. Okay, I don't know which kind of brew we are against. That plays Temple of Mystery and Giganta. So not a Nasium. We'll see. So what can I do here? Can play the Splintleaf Drum. Next turn, play Hangalak Walker and Ozolith. Oh, that's the best. Let's start. So yeah, that's the turn. I wonder what we're playing against. As I said, if somebody doesn't reveal a companion, or in this case reveals a... it's maybe a Song of Creation Storm. That's the deck. So maybe I will play... I've not seen that deck, but I could imagine it's kind of a... So this smells like Remnant, right? So I'm going to play around this Remnant and just play the Ozolith. They could have Mana Leak, but these decks normally like to play Remnant instead, so I'm just gonna do this. It stands a bit out of development, but yeah, well, they also have Op, so. But if they had Remnant, you know, us running our spell into Remnant doesn't do much for our good, right? They basically get time lapsed and they get to draw a card. Maybe that's the Song of Creation. No, it's cost 4 mana, Song of Creation. I guess it's some kind of storm deck. Overgrowth. Enchant land. Whenever enchant land is tapped for mana, its control adds an additional double green. Cool. But they're tapped out now, so we are free to play our spells. And that we shall do. So actually we can play our spells this turn because we have the Splintleaf Drum. So I'm just gonna say yes. Play Mimic. I'm gonna put the counter on the Ballista, I do think. I'm not gonna do this, nope. I'll play for 0. Put the counter on the Ballista. Play Hangalak for 0. So you see, if we had played the turn like the whatever one of these spells last time, it gets Remnant. This feels kind of bad, right? So I'm gonna tap Metallic Mimic, for example, and play the Throne of Geth. Yeah. Let's see. Well, basically we unloaded our hand by turn 3. Not bad. But maybe we're just dead because they have 5 mana available this turn. 6 mana available, 4 cards in hand. They have Giganta. Maybe just play the Giganta, that'll be fun. At 5. Vizier of Tumbling Sands. When you spend Tumbling Sands, untap target permanent. Yeah, we may be in deep trouble here, guys. And girls. And squares, whatever you are that's watching this. So, Tweedle, maybe it's against some kind of Tweedle Song of Creation deck. They have 9 mana available to themselves. That's Dragonlord. Search a layer for a dragon permanent card, put into the battlefield and shuffle your library. Storm. Wow. This is crazy. This is really crazy. But cool. It's a cool deck. Dragonlord Tarka. When Dragonlord enters the battlefield, it does 5 energy items you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. Wow. Pain. Pain. They're giving us the pain. Interesting brew we're playing against for sure. I must say they probably had like a good draw. Looks like they had a good draw, guys. I don't know, it's turn 4. They played 2 Dragonstorms. Never played against this card before. So they deal 2 damage here, 2 damage here, 1 damage here. So we can proliferate our Metallic Mimic, sacrifice the Metallic Mimic, and there's no way we can save the Metallic Mimic. And then we can get 2 counters over the Hangerback. Yeah, that's probably the best line. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Of course they will get another dragon, so maybe that's not so good. But well, we have Lurus to kind of try to get back this situation. Let's see what they look for. It only enters the battlefield. So that's something. And this is Dragonlord Cologne. Other creatures you control have haste. Oh, damn it, son. Whenever an opponent casts a creature or plays one with the same name as a card in their graveyard, the player loses 10 life. I never played against these guys. I mean, they're obviously very great. Yeah, sure. I'll take it, man. Give it to me. Give me those million damages. Go down to 4. We're not lost actually, but okay, let's harden scales. Can we win? So we got Lurus. So let's see, we put 3 counters over here, that's 6, attacks for 8, yeah. Doesn't really do it. We cannot really kill haste, flying trample, and flying and haste. So this has trample. So we cast Lurus and can't really get back anything. We like 1 mana. We can also scales. I think we lost. I don't see a way out of this. Because this creature is so if I deal okay, let's say play Hardened Scales. Play Hardened Scales, sacrifice Spineless Drum, for example. Then we proliferate here, that will be 5 counters, here with 3 counters. Then move 9 counters. Oh, almost. Is there a way to do more damage than this? No, we're missing a line drop. Because I'm thinking, if I play Scales, This requires 4 mana. So let's say if I play Scales and Proliferate, then this gets 3, this gets 4, 5. Move here, that's 9. Actually, that does it actually. Oh man, I think it does it. That's Hardened Scales. So now I sacrifice the Spleen Leaf Drum, for example, to proliferate here and here. That will be 5, that will be 3. Yeah, that does it. Whoa. So sacrifice, proliferate, these two. There's not much I can do with my mana anyway, so go to combat, move counters over the ballista. That will be a 9/9, attack for 18 plus 2. Yeah, that's Exaxis. That's Exaxis. I must feel bad after playing a million dragons. Actually, it took me so long to see this line, right? But I didn't remember we could actually proliferate the Ozolith. Lucky draw. I guess that's probably one of the few draws that won us the game. Also, Ravager won us the game. Maybe even a land did it. So I don't know. Yeah, not conceding. It's okay. We'll just shoot you. Boom. Whoa. So what a deck by our opponent. I must say this was crazy. But yeah, we managed. Holy, what's happening here? What's happening with the display? Okay, we'll make it a bit bigger so we all can see. I think is this big enough? I hope it is. Yeah, I think so. And then display card view. Okay, so they have cards that enter the battlefield and do things to you, like Dragonlord, Tarka. So I like Torpor Orb. I probably like Darby Sphere since they look to be a sort of combo like Storm deck. I'm not sure what else they're bringing. I'm not sure if they're having some kind of enchantment. Main Nature's Claim is good to destroy. They're playing also Lotus, whatever it's called, Lotus Field. But basically, I'm gonna sideboard if I was against, so I'm looking there with the cameras here. Like I was against Storm, and maybe bring in the Pithing Needle, and we can name Vizier of Tumbling Sands so they cannot cycle it. So I'll bring in these 4 cards and maybe even the Nature's Claims. Now what to cut though? What to cut? So Unearth seems a bit slow. Welding Jar seems unnecessary. I mean, maybe they have. I actually don't know what we're playing against, guys. So Spellskite, they can name. They can redirect. Actually, can redirect Vision of Tumbling Sands, which would be kind of funny. I think Throne of Geth, even though it was good this game, can be a bit slow in some cases, I think, against a matchup like this. We have 2 more cuts to make. And she's saying finds our hate. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not sure. Should I bring the Nature's Claims in or not? That's a good thing about playing a brew. It's hard to sideboard against it. Nature's Claims can destroy that land that, you know, basically what they got them a million mana was the ability to. But maybe they just have something else. Okay, I'll cut a Spring Leaf Drum, I'll cut a Worker. I'm not sure if I love that, but yeah, I'll do it like this. Let's see. Good thing about winning game 1 is that we have a. Yeah, but Torpor Orb I think is good because both spells, both of the dragons they played have an enter the battlefield effect. So we just wanna deal with that. Isn't my camera kind of outside of the screen? Is this like really what's happening? Looks a bit weird. Are they mulliganing? They're mulliganing. I have 4 lands, 2 Hangerbags, Ancient Searings. This hand looks really slow. I'm just gonna mulligan it. Why not? The game looks a bit strange to me. I don't know if it's me or just. So this hand's good. This hand's very good. I'm not sure Spellscat is worth it here. Maybe the other cards are more worth it. You know what I mean? Spellscat can actually deal with the Dragonlord, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna even side out if it does a next game. So yeah, I'll put the Spellscat down. I don't think we will need it. This hand is obviously going for Ozolith turn 1 into maybe turn 2 play, being okay, that's Hardened Scales. When I'm in doubt, I almost always like to play the Hardened Scales first. Yeah, that's probably always better, right? I mean, I haven't really given so much thought about, is it better to play Hardened Scales or is it better to play Ozolith first? But I'm pretty sure since you won, you would rather have extra counters and then those extra counters will also move into the Ozolith. Whereas if you play the Ozolith first, it's not really the case that you get the extra counters very easily. So here, again, I'll do the same thing as I did the last game. I think playing around the Remnant is like the right play. So I'm just gonna start by playing the... again, I'm gonna play a land and Ancient Steerings, and then play the Ozolith. But that gives them more information about countering or not the Ozolith. So the Ozolith is the card I want to resolve, the other card I don't mind so much. But so I'm gonna play the Ozolith first. So because imagine they Remnant. So imagine if I played second, then they can Remnant the Ozolith, and then it's, even though it's not a big time walk, it's still a time walk, right? So I would rather do this like this. I don't think there's anything I could possibly find in that I would cast for 1 mana. Ozolith, Blooming Marsh, Snow Covered, Swamp. I mean, the swamps are not land. We have an excellent already. Ozolith, we have already one. I think we can only choose Ballista from here, which is fine. It's a good play for next turn. Pass the turn. So again, the idea of if you basically they didn't use any mana here, right? So if we just run something into Remnant, we lose the ability to. So let's see, that's Lotus Field. So they do play Lotus Field. It would have been nice to find some kind of hate piece with Ancient Steerings, but we didn't. That's okay. We can still draw Pithing Needle and name Wizard of Tumbling Sands. That'd be super nice. Okay, not Ballista. Not exactly what we're looking for here, but we'll play it. Yeah, not much we can do. So I'm just gonna play the Northern Peel down. Yeah, so if we have drawn Pithing Needle, we can name Wizard of Tumbling Sands, even though it's not a permanent. You can actually stop the cycling ability, which is super nice. And maybe we prefer to play the Hangabag Walker here. But since I revealed a Ballista, I don't want to give them much more information. So that's a City of Brass. That's a no mana spent turn. Interesting. Whoa. I wish I had a Metallic Mimic. We did not find it even though we Ancient Steerings. I could have probably picked it up. So I'm just gonna attack with the Ballista. See what happens, see what they do. 5 Prophecy. 5 Prophecy deals 3 damage to any type creature. You may put a card from your hand to the bottom of the library if you do draw a card. What I would like to do here, instead of spending the mana to do 2 damage, so there's 2 options now. I can let it die, but then they actually get to use the ability of putting a card back, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna just shoot them down for 2. It's not it's a waste of counters in a way, but it makes it so they cannot find their combo pieces so easily. This card misses now, and then maybe some mana goes to waste. Right, so they couldn't do the second ability. And now from here I'm gonna play Hangabag Walker. Maybe it was better to play also Hangabag Walker last turn, so I don't know. I wish I had drawn a land, honestly, so we could double spell. But, you know, you get what you get. Metallic Mimic, of course, will be an amazing draw. Again, they don't... okay, it's Blowing Marsh. Well, we got the land, I guess. I'm not sure if I want to pump it or I just want to attack, and I'm pretty sure I would rather attack with a Hangabag. We have plenty of resources. Getting 2 damage in. So just, I'm gonna get the Ballista on this time around. Play the Blooming Marsh stat. And pass the turn. Next turn we actually get the double spell finally. So again, triple red, Fire Prophecy. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna shoot them down. I don't want them to have access to this ability of... this card is really good, by the way. You may put a card, so it deals 3 damage for 2 mana, but the fact that you can kind of filter your cards in your hand is super strong. So, kind of forced to play around it by not letting them. Yeah. Thing is, with 5 mana, we can play Lures and recast the Ballista. They're at 14 already. Yeah, we draw Ravager, they're dead if they tap out. This folly should be the... Oh no, that's Engineered Explosives. But we can also bring back the Hardened Scales on the Ozolith with the Lures, so I'm not too worried about this. Interesting draw, actually. What to do? So most likely they will blow this up, kill both of these. So I think just attacking is the way to go. And you know what? I'm gonna probably... So I'm gonna play a Ballista. Then that will prompt them to blow this up, and then I can play Ancient Seedings. I don't love that. I don't love that play. I could play the Ancient Seedings and find a land, and then I can replay stuff. But probably I will do this end step, right? They are 11. Not sure if it's better to play Ballista or not, but if I play the Ballista, for sure they will blow it up. And I would rather try to find a hate piece. Well, that's a worker, so that's not much hate here. 200 skills on Nature's Claims, okay. Any order. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the worker. They'll probably react to that, but that's fine. I'm not sure if they play Anger of the Gods. Okay, they let us do that. Maybe they play Anger of the Gods. You know what, I'm just gonna play the Ballista again. I mean, I'm taking a ton of damage from my lands this game, but... Yeah, but I don't think life is super important. Maybe it is, if they do the Dragon thing. Yeah, so now they blow it up. But the good thing is that we get still to put the counters of the worker onto the Hangerback, right? There's only 2 counters, but... Yeah. So again, next turn we can replay the Hardened Scales. We can replay the Ozolith. Okay, that's 6 mana I have available now, 5 mana. Tweedle. Maybe we just dead. They just play the Dragon and we die. Dream Grip and that permanent. I guess they just drew their payoff. 4, 7. Yeah, we're probably dead because they can play both dragons and just kill us, right? Yeah. I shouldn't do this, but they can get 3 dragons down. This is a dragon stone. Interesting there for sure. Hampen Nerimona. When it enters the battlefield, you can control that creature or whatever, then no one's controls you control them. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna concede this game. We're not gonna win. Clunky hand. I mean, we had a good start, but we just kept drawing these 2 mana spells and not enough lands. I'm gonna side out the Nature's Claims, and I'm gonna bring in more speed. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. This matchup, like that big sphere, Pithing Needle is probably good. I'm not sure if Pithing Needle is super great, actually. Torpor Orbis. Probably play 4 Viziers, maybe it's worth it to have the Pithing Needle in. Because if we don't play the Pithing Needle, we can play the Welding Jar. I probably like that pair. They probably have a ton of trivial effects. But it's an interesting brew we're playing against. I don't know if you guys have played against that, or people have played against that before, or this is this guy's brew. But really, like, it's not easy to. Of course, they play lots of removal, and then they play the. Maybe I should just keep the Throne of Gadzin instead of this Welding Jar. Yeah. So yeah, they play a ton of removal, and then they kind of kill you with dragons, which is kind of cool. Cooler than that shot. I don't know if it's better than traditional Storm, but they're still in the play now. I guess they play all these Dragonlords that have like these massive effects, and they're all dragons, right? It's funny that card has Storm though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. This is a bit much. I mean, yeah, we have Damping Sphere, but how do we win the game from there? I don't know. Just no chat. Not chatted, but. So. I think I just need to mulligan this hand again. This hand is great. This hand is very good. We have Hardened Scales, and we have hate for the. We have hate for the storm stuff, so keep it. I'll put back probably the forest, even though we take damage from the Northern Billion, it could be that we want to recycle it, and the forest will not do anything, right? So let's play it back. Done. Start with Blooming Marsh and Hardened Scales. It's so good that you're able to mulligan almost for free nowadays, so you have more functional hands with Hardened Scales. Imagine this hand without the Walking Ballista, for example. It's a bit harder to decide what to put back. They did keep 7. No Hardened Scales. I don't love not playing the Ballista now, starting putting some pressure. So let's play the Ballista. Looks like we're kind of low on resources, I don't know why. It feels like we're low on resources. Maybe because we're on the play. But yeah, next turn we can play the Hardened Scales and the Damping Sphere. And from there, yeah, hopefully develop our mana a little bit. Yeah, sure. So I'll attack, see what they do. It's a more next, so it's a pretty good go. We haven't seen Iron Rouser yet these matches. It's not a card that we are playing with, apparently. So I'm gonna attack with Ballista, see what they do. Take damage. Destroy target artifact, and he has flashback. Score's pretty potent. I mean, there's nothing to do but to shoot him down. Ancient Garage, what a card. So yeah, they take 3 damage. I could actually get the Lurus back. I play Lurus now. And threaten Hardened Scales into Walking Ballista next turn. So that means that they have to have a removal for Lurus. I mean, the most obvious play they will play next turn is a Lotus Field, right? So we play Lurus now. We can actually play Scales and Ballista next turn and start putting a lot of pressure on them. Maybe they just kill the Lurus and then kind of sucks, but I think that's the way to go, because I don't like playing Scales and Damping Sphere now. It's like, what do we do next turn, right? Damping Sphere also hurts us. So I like that play. I think I'm just gonna do that. So I'll just cast the Lurus and pass the turn. If they play the Lotus Field, that means that they're tapped out. You know, it's good for us. And if they don't, they don't. Maybe they just kill the Lurus and that would be sad. I don't know what to do. This game is kind of slipping away a bit from us. It feels okay. They do this abandon thing. We're probably gonna get the Damping Sphere down next turn, because this with the dual effects is gonna already be pretty strong. So what can I do? Okay, I have 4 mana. I can play both Scale. I can play both Damping Sphere and Walking Ballista. So I'll start attacking, of course. you always kind of want to get in the habit, even though it's not relevant right now because they're tapped out, get in the habit of course they can Ancient Grudge or Damping Sphere, which is not ideal, but then we can bring it back next turn. That's probably the best play. Or should we play Scales and Worker and Damping Sphere? Is that more? Is that better? So they're at 12. We play Ballista for x equals 2, x equals 1, it comes with 2 counters. Next turn we can actually pump it to the 4-4, attack for 8. Just thinking what gives me most possibilities to win next turn. So I play Worker. So I play Worker, and this Worker will be a 3-3, that's 6 damage. Then next turn I can bring back the Ballista. That will be 3-3, 6 damage. That will be not enough. Again, we draw Ravager it is, but I think I'd rather bring the Ballista back and hope to draw Ravager next turn. This is better. So what happens if next turn we draw Ravager? They most likely will exile these, right? And maybe we're dead anyway, so we're just thinking way too much. Yeah, let's get the Ballista. Let's play the Ballista. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the Ballista for x equals 1 and play the Damping Sphere. Of course they can Ancient Grudge it, which is kind of a problem, but but not much else we can do. Like, I don't think the other lines are much more winning than this line. This we can put 4 counters, that's 7. If they take 1 damage, then they're dead to next turn. And they will take 1 damage. So maybe this extra card they need to use, it will keep them from killing us. And then we can win. Let's see. Because if they take 1 damage, they go down to 11. Next turn we can pump the Ballista, it becomes a 4-4. That's 7 hitting and then 4 damage directly to the face, right? So that's 1 damage they're taking. Serum Visions. Okay, that's super bad. They should start always with this. Because now this will cost 2 mana. Maybe they don't have a payoff, so they don't want to do it now. They would rather interesting though to start with Serum Visions. I don't think that's a great idea. You should always start with dealing with the Damping Sphere first, right? Okay, they play Lotus Field, so if they tap, they probably take these 2 lines out, right? What did they do? Put bottom and 1 on the top. Okay, so they have 3. So of course right now it's a bit. So this can only tap for green, so they can always get the Ancient Grudge, like flashback it. It's an instant, right? Yeah. Okay, it's not only Mimic. Okay, so what about? We still have the Damping Sphere in mind, right? So I attack. They go down. They go down to 6. Then this can deal. Of course, if we pump this, we kill them, but it's extremely risky because they get an Ancient Grudge in response, and we don't want that. So if we attack for, as it is now, 5, and then we could play. Yeah, we can't really play Hardened Scales, Metallic Mimic, and recast this because this will cost 2 mana. So we can recast it and do 2 more damage. So that will bring them to 5, 2, 7, 2. Yeah, it will bring them to 2. Yeah, I think that's the best. So we will probably start attacking. Let's see what they do. Of course, if they deal with the Ballista somehow, then they're not dealing with the Damping Sphere, right? We gain some life, so we don't die directly to their dragons. Right now they're at 6. If we pump, They are being deal 4 damage. That's not enough. Of course, they will try to kill Damping Sphere at the end of the turn. Could play both of these. Or we could play Hardened Scales and Mimic. Don't love any of my options, to be honest. Okay, I'll play Hardened Scales and Mimic, I think. I'll start with Hardened Scales, so I'll start with Hardened Scales. I could also play Worker. Nah, probably Mimic is better. Yeah. I'll say Construct. Sadly, because of Damping Sphere, we cannot just shoot this. So now they're gonna Ancient Rush, Damping Sphere, yeah. Let's see if they kill us though. I mean, they have access to a lot of mana, for sure. They didn't draw these, wow, that's crazy. Let's see if they kill us. If they don't kill us, we kill them. Vision of Tumbling Sands. Yeah. Well, we took a long time this game. I mean, in reality, they only play in their turn, right? So it's kind of... Maybe they don't play in Ram, and I have been playing around it for nothing. So... This guy is super good because it cycles and draws. So it cycles, which draws, and then taps as well. So they have now 4, 7, 8 mana available. So they need more mana to cast the dragon thing. Seer Visions, sure. It's not the worst. Yeah. They twiddle. That's 5 mana now, 8, 9. So they can do a dragon thing. They can do 3 dragon things. Which is crazy. Well, I've never seen this deck, but it's... Oh, they only 2 dragon things, okay. 3 dragon things. I was gonna say they play Seer Vision, of course. It's not looking good. Those dragons. So this gains control of target creature. Sure. This probably will get a Tarka also. That will deal damage to us. To our creatures, I guess. I guess we should just shoot them and hope to draw a Ballista if they don't kill us. They don't kill us right now. Flying Death Touch, Punch Team. They're playing Lifelink. Search Library for the Dragon. And there's the one that gives them haste, so it's 6. We don't die, but we are extremely close. They even attack with Mimic. 14, 17, 19, yeah. So, Ballista, we win the game. Otherwise, we don't. Simple. Oh, I know back. So close. No, right, there's nothing we can do. Emoth. Yeah, this is not. There's nothing we can do. Only Ballista. Maybe Ballista for. Actually, no. Ballista for AC equals 1. It's only a 3/3. Damn it. Let's see where we go. Sure. GG. We got beaten by the Dragons. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Magic lately. Everybody's playing combo decks or completely over the top decks. Where are the normal decks, you know? Like, I mean, I feel like our sideboard is kind of ready for that, but that Ancient Grudge completely ruined our day. Okay, so round 3. Let's get... Oh, Ravager, my god. Nice to see you, man. 3 Mother Ravager. They did not reveal a companion, which is scary. Yeah, the list we're playing lately has been pretty rough. So let's just start with the Inmoth. It's a bit slower hand. Maybe it just gets overrolled by, like, overrun by Forest Elf. Oh no, we're against Hidden Shift. Damn it. So what is the best way to get a lot of counters down? So if I get Ravager down, that's too little. I get Walker down, next turn I get Pump, Walker, play Ravager, the turn after we go for it. That sounds like a plan. So I'm gonna try to go for an all-in on Hangaback. Funny how, yeah, this match is always. Also, we're kind of against somehow a combo deck. They don't really play interaction main deck normally. So Hangaback Walker. Next turn, if we can, we play Ravager and Scales. If not, we pump and it's the blue-green version. Oh yeah, that's Scales. So, well, I should not have played the land first. But yeah, I'll just attack. Then I'll play Scales and Ravager. Try to go for a kill next turn. Should be possible, I think. So if we pump, that's 3 counters. That's a ton of counters. Yeah, that's probably enough. Yeah. You can even play the Throne of Gas, sacrifice it to itself, proliferate. So that's 3. That's a 4th land. It's an Udo. They don't really play interaction. I'm not scared of Dismember or anything like that. So I'm gonna go for it. So let's see. If we play Throne of Geth, sacrifice it to itself, then this becomes a 3/3. This becomes a 4/4. I sacrifice, and yeah, that's enough counter. So that's another land. Let's see what they do. Nothing. But maybe they have negate. They cannot play negate. That's silly almost to play negate, right? I think that's our best usage of mana, right? So I'm just gonna do this. Throne of Geth. I think even just. Oh wow, they do have interaction. Raman! Insane. What happens if we play the Ballista for x equals 1? That's a 2/2. Sack here, that's 4 counters. 6/6. Attack, that's not enough. Then I'm just gonna play Throne of Geth again. Because if I activate an Inmoth, that's 6 counters, move, that's 7 counters, it's just not enough. Maybe I had put, that actually was a mistake. If I had put counters, that was enough. Actually, just tapping this, that would be 8 counters, and that would have been enough. I think I'm gonna get the Ballista down though, so I'm just gonna attack and get the Ballista down. Hopefully we don't die next turn. Definitely a mistake to have played the Throne of Geth. Been making lots of mistakes lately, I don't know. I feel like I'm playing against decks which I'm not again super comfortable playing against. Oh, I don't have a stop in my own end step, that's so strange. Why? Oh, it's locked. Unlock yourself, lock. So maybe play Titan now, and then make a million zombies, but that's still okay. I don't think they're playing Amulet. They're drawing? Sure. They can play Udo. No. Green. That looks like an Udo. Sounds like an Udo. But they need to exile 5 other cards, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They only have 4. Maybe they miscalculated. I'm not gonna. It's kind of tempting to go for it, to be honest. But I'm just gonna... Okay, I will say yes. I'm gonna play Throne of Death. Sure. I'm gonna pump you. Sacrifice. Yield. So here. I could have sacked the Throne of Death earlier, but I want to keep it just in case. Yeah. So I'm gonna activate the Nexus. I don't know which one I activated. So I want to activate the Nexus, so now they are between a pickle situation, right? So we just attack with everything. And when they tap out again, no need to do it in an outer. When they tap out to play whatever, we just sack the Ravager, move the counters of the Ballista, and they're dead. If they play a Titan, they're dead. If they play Dryad, they're dead. I don't really know what they're playing, honestly. We have also Lurus we can play next turn. So yeah, maybe now they play the... So now I play... So I will sacrifice the Ravager now to itself and target the Ballista, of course. If they have some kind of interaction, like Brazen Borrower, for example, where they could have on the Walking Ballista, then I can sacrifice the Throne of Death to itself, proliferate the Walking Ballista, and then kill them, right? So, yeah. I'm not sure really what we're playing against, but it seems like God of Summer could be good. They're playing Muro, so Nihil Spellbound is also pretty good, and they're probably playing... Yeah, top world against Zuro is not great, I think, and they didn't seem to play any Similos Chambers or anything, so that Sphere also doesn't look great. Probably they're playing Dryads of the Legion Grove, but we didn't see them. I'm not sure if I want to bring... I'll be right back, like 1 second to the toilet, and finish my train of thought. Here's the game, showcases the power Ravager. So bringing the Bales. I don't think Spellscale is good enough, I don't think Valenjar is very good. Throne look fine. We're gonna cut one. And Unearth. Probably this match is not gonna be about grinding so much. I like this card just because it allows us to stop the Uro, and that way can keep them in the game. But it looked like Titan, you know, green, blue Titan deck. They're ramped. They didn't play Castle, I mean, at least they didn't show us Castle. They had a ton of basics. They didn't have they didn't have snow cover basics, so that was also kind of a thing. I'll keep. This hand is certainly fast enough. Okay, now us a mountain. Search for tomorrow again. Wow, it's the best time by this kind of decks, so they're happy, I guess. So yeah, we'll play the Blooming Mars, Spoon the Drum. Next time we can play the Metallic Mimic, the Hangover Walker, tap one of them, and play the Worker with an extra counter. Yeah, so we'll play the Spoon the Drum. That's the turn. Of course, like when you're playing against Titan, you always need to consider they can kill you on turn 3. but you need to plan for turn 4. I think that's the way to go. So they have a, I don't really understand why they have I guess they have Rhino in play, which if they Rhino on Metallic Mimic, it's kind of bad, but whatever. So we also could play the Worker, tap him and play the Mimic. I just don't like, I mean, there's nothing, I mean, putting a Worker in play doesn't do anything at all. So maybe I just like to see if they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it, you know. But of course, 100% of the time, a blue player, blue mage leaves a blue mana on turn 2 they have it. But they don't. Okay. So I'll start by playing the Worker. So the reason I'm doing this is because if they have Bolt, then I don't lose anger. But yeah, maybe they could have won it earlier. Maybe they have Bolt. No, they don't. So nothing must have ever won. We have a lot of mana though. Holy shit. So that was a nice turn too. That's Ghost Spiral. Okay. I'm glad we played our stuff. Then we kind of had to. I mean, they will have 5 mana next turn. Actually, I'm just Titan us next turn. Just like that, they can Titan us next turn. 3 ohm. Maybe they play the Escape Shift deck. I don't understand though. Look, didn't have Astrolabe, they don't have Yorion, so I don't understand. Maybe they're playing. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm not understanding. They don't have Snow Color basics, so they're not playing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just playing good old Titan, blue, green Titan. Blue, green, red Titan. I don't understand the stomping around so much, to be honest. I guess that's Udo. Yeah. I guess they just play Udo Tribal. You know, Udo's a good card, you know. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but it's a 6/6 that keeps coming for 4 mana. That draws a card, rams you, and gains your life. I mean, maybe you just play Udo Tribal. Like, okay, this deck, the only thing it does is play Udo. And that's maybe good enough, you know. Sometimes. Okay, that's a Ballista. You know what we can do with this Ballista? We can play it, play Lurus, and replay the Ballista for x equals 0. That's fine-ish, I guess. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So I can attack with all except the Hangaback. I'll attack with these 2, then play Ballista for x equals 0, play Lurus, shoot, so tap, shoot, play replay, tap Hangaback Walker. So that's the ordering, right? The sequencing is important here, so we don't mess it up. So I'm just gonna attack with these 2. Maybe they have some kind of response, and then we will see what we do from there. We're probably facing an Uro next turn, we just need to be aware of that. But they still need 2 more cards in the graveyard, so there you go, they take 4. Okay, so I'm gonna play Ballista for 0. Sure. I'm gonna tap the Ballista for black. Play Pendelhaven. Actually, the Lurus may not resolve, so I'm gonna play the Lurus first. Then if the Ballista doesn't resolve, what else? So okay, let's tap first the Hangaback. Just thought about it again. Shoot. Recast for x equals 0. Mimic is so good. Pass the turn. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn either. Again, we used all our mana. We casted 3 spells. That's good. So now, I guess they escape shift us. I guess that's what they do. But they need 1 more line to escape shift us. So I guess they can Uro. No, they can't Uro. I guess they can cast Uro, but they don't have green. I don't understand this deck. I know you can feel my confusion, but I don't know what the hell's going on, to be honest. I feel like I can die at any time, but I also feel they're They just play Uro. They can't. They just Uro tribal. It's a new. It's the new thing, you know, playing Uro tribal. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I knew, but can't. Can't know. Okay, it's a ballista. You can play for 0 as well. You can play for x equals 1. Then we can play this other one for x equals 1. It's probably best. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Maybe they don't have Ice Fan Coddle. So I'm gonna play this. An attack. With everything. I don't know. I'm really confused. Today's a confusing day. We played against Storm Dragons, and now we're playing against Uro Tribal. Snapcaster Mage. Sure. Before blockers, I guess I'll just recast the Growth Spiral. Yeah, until end of turn. But before blockers, I'm gonna shoot down. There's a reason to play this Ballista first. Now I guess they can Growth Spiral, see if they find something. Yeah, sure man. Snapcaster Mage, interesting. But Snapcaster and Uro are kind of like, so this is a, they are playing Balakut, right? So it's good to gain life though. I'm happy about that. So they take how much? 6. 23. You can play this Ballista for x equals 2. That would be a 3/3. I'm gonna place it for x equals 1. Yeah, I like that. So we can play this Ballista for x equals. Maybe they have a. Yeah, and then. Oh no, I can't do that now. That's stupid. Of course. I just thought I could play this land. As we play for 0. So we have 4 mana, 4 damage available. I mean, they can still Scapeshift us, I guess. That's the thing they can do. But other than that, they cannot take damage. They cannot shock with any spell. So they have 8 lands. That's enough. With 8 lands, you can deal a billion damage with Scapeshift. Okay, I thought it was like, are they gonna shock? 4 green, 4 blues. Yeah, they're tapping everything in the product. That's just Scapeshift. They don't seem to be playing too many mountains, to be honest. That's crazy that they had 2 cards left in hand and one was the Scapeshift. Let's let them do that. Let them do it. Sometimes there are mountains. Or they misplay. They're even gonna sacrifice the mountains they have, so they must have lots. Was there a way to get more damage out last turn? If I had played a Ballista pre-combat, I could have shot the Snapcaster Mage with the other Ballista. That would have been 1 extra damage onto them. That would have been 5. Then 4. No, still it's not enough. So if I had played the Ballista pre-combat, right, with x equals 1, for example, doesn't matter. Then it's a 2/2. I shoot the Snapcaster Mage. I attack. Yeah, that's kill. That's 6 mountains, 7 mountains, and 2 Balaguts. Yeah. Damn it, son. So I could have shot the Ballista, so I could have shot the Snapcaster Mage. Then I have 1 more Ballista connects. Maybe I even Pendelhaven it. So it's 2 more damage, right? They go down to, they will be at 4. Then I have 1 more damage from this Ballista. Can shoot them once again, and then bring it back. Still, I think one damage short, but yeah, they're playing counter spells, that's for sure. I don't dislike my sideboard. I don't think there is anything. Actually, Spellscape can pay 2 life to redirect, but then when it dies, I guess it's just fizzles. Unearth, not great. Seal, not great. Torpor Orb is only good with creatures. Yeah, I think the build is fine. Let's take them on the play. Let's take them on the play. Yes. Lurus, yes. That's 2 Ozolith, but there is a Ravager involved. It's not too fast. Oh, so this hand. It's rather slow. I mean, we can play Ozolith, Hangavak, then play a Ravager, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I think this hand is fine. I hate the second Ozolith, but I guess we can always sack the first Ozolith. Yeah. I guess I need to keep this hand. Not in love. It's not a super powerful hand. I'll just get down the Llanowar Waste and play an Ozolith. I'm gonna say they started all with Research for tomorrow, and they don't seem to be playing that many other ramp spells. Ghost Pile, Udo. Maybe do it again. But maybe they shot. I'm guessing they just look for a Forest if they're gonna do Search for tomorrow. Yeah. 3 games out of 3. That's powerful. That is powerful indeed. I'm gonna play Walker. Just because next turn we can play Ravager plus Walker. I mean, plus put 2 counters on the Ravager, on the Hangavak. And then next turn play the Ballista and the second Ozolith. I may try to go for kill. Green. Sakura try about that, sure. Yeah, so that's, I guess that's the not the impede line, sure. I'm just gonna play the Ravager. Tap the Hangavak. Yeah, next turn we have mana to play. Let's see what we draw, but we have mana to play a second Ozolith, pump the Hangavak, and get a Ballista down. Maybe that's enough for a kill if they tap out. So they have 5 mana this turn available. I'm guessing we're gonna see a Nudo. So next turn we put 3 counters, 4 counters. Yeah, next turn we actually have a kill if they tap out. Maybe also have Cryptic Command. The Shock. They're thinking about it. The Shock. Interesting. It's a bit risky to go for it since they are. That's an Imam Nexus, that's good. So just gonna play the, even if we, let's say, even without this Ozolith, this is lethal as well, right? Because we can put 3 counters here. That would be 3. So that's 4 counters onto the Ravager. Right, then when this dies, it moves 7 counters. And then the Ballista, yeah, that's way more than enough. So let's play this. I want to play before combat. Let's see what kind of they Cryptic us maybe now. And yeah, next turn we have Lurus plus whatever. Counter Dagger spell, draw a card. Yeah. Sadly, we don't draw Waves of Summer. That's not something we do. So let me pay. Oh, I will sacrifice this Ozolith. Counter on the Ravager. I will. Oops. I'll play the Ozolith. May now they respond with a bolt, and that'll be pretty bad. I don't. So I tap this guy. Sacrifice a Hangavac. Just wanna get aggressive, you know. I don't think we have time to dawdle around. Hopefully they don't have bolt. Oh Jesus. They do. Okay, I'm just being wrecked, man. Wow. So I can move the counters, but is that even good? Guess so. Wow. Man, this is not going well. I feel our opponents always have it, and I'm not playing around it. It's a combination of me not really playing around. This has been a weird league. Like, yeah, I mean, next turn we're dead, basically. We are at 18. So we can Lurus plus Ravager. We can Lurus plus Ballista. That'll be 8 damage they take. They're going to 7. Yeah, I kind of like playing Lurus here. I don't know if before combat or after combat. I think so if we sack here and sack here, there will be 2 more counters on this. This will go back here. This will be 3 counters on the Ravager. Sacrifice the Ravager to itself. Move the counters over one of these. That will be 8 counters. So let's see. We play. Let's say maybe they don't have an interaction. I think this is kind of crazy, but I think if we don't go for it now, we're dead. So if we play Ravager and Lurus, we sacrifice this guy and this guy to. I don't even need to sacrifice this guy. I can sacrifice this guy and this guy to Ravager. Sacrifice the Ravager to itself. Move the counters over here. That will be 9. 3 more counters. That will be 12. It's not enough. What about sacrifice here and here? 3, 3. And then 5 counters go over here. Move the counters the same, right? We don't have hardened scales. Plus 3, 8. Yeah, it's the same. Is there a way we kill them? We have Emote Nexus, but that's just not enough. I could also anxious sitting and try to find a Ravager and try to go for the Emote Nexus skill, but what are the chances of that happening? And what are the chances of them not countering it? Very small. I don't think we have really any good options. It looks like if we attack, we die. Can we +1 here? This doesn't really do it either. Yeah. If we attack, they have Scape Shift, we're dead, basically. Okay, I think we just cannot play around Scape Shift. We have nothing in our sideboard that stops the Scape Shift. So just gonna go to combat, see if they tap us out or something. At least we get to resolve the Lurus and yeah. I don't want them to counter tap us, that's kind of like the end. Yeah, so I'll attack with all creatures. They take damage. 7. I mean, obviously we're dead, right? I mean, there's very little reason to think we're not dead. But yeah, I guess I'll cast Lurus. Maybe they don't counter. Okay. And I can get back. Out. Yeah, they do have counter for this. They have cryptic. I mean, I would rather. I mean, it's worse that they do this. Maybe they can counter bounce the lures. I guess they counter draw. Interesting. So maybe we're not that. They're digging for it. Cast with flashback counter Tyrant spell and return to hand. Sure. Okay. Oh, messed up my one. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. What do you want to recast? Slimy Bolt? This I guess it's just skip shift. I mean, why would you return to hand? I guess they don't care. It's fancier play. Yeah, with that. May not. Why? Yeah, I mean, it's funny when I play defense shift, there's many games where you just lose, and I love this game. There's nothing I can do. Oh, wow, 0-3, 1-2 every game. Yeah. That lightning bolt completely wrecked us. Maybe I was a bit reckless. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad. Poof! 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Okay, I'll take a quick break and come finish the league. See you in round 4.